In this tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to make a very simple animated GIF. When you open up this file in Photoshop, if it's not viewing, you need to, from the window up here, go down and open up layers, and you also need to open up timeline. I want to point out that the size of my timeline, this thumbnail of frame number 1 that you're seeing, it opens to just showing you what's in this layer that's awake. The size of that can be changed by going over here, clicking on this to panel options. It may be defaulting to a thumbnail size that's medium, but I think it's a good idea to change it to large so you can get a better view of what this is. So the concept of an animation is that our eyes are seeing movement when we have a series of frames where there's small changes being made between the transition of each frame. If that doesn't make sense, it will when you do this exercise. So we've got this awake, and we've got this cat here for frame number 1, and we've got our white background. Let's now look down here. It's showing up in our timeline as having 0 seconds. Let's click on that and change that to 2 seconds. All right, so we're starting out with 2 seconds of this cat. Now when we've got the frame selected, let's go up here to duplicate layer. And we're going to call that cat frame 2. And we're going to click OK. And now we're going to deselect cat frame 1. And we're going to get our brush by hitting B. My brush is set to 15. If you click here, the hardness is 100%. It's defaulting to black. Now let's zoom up just a little bit, and let's move this in. Now I'm going to take my brush, and I'm just going to close his eyes just a little bit. So frame number 2, and I'm adding a frame, and I'm just saying to Photoshop, this second frame is going to be this view of the cat with the eyes slightly closed. And that's carried over the seconds. My first frame, we set it for 2, and when I added a frame, it immediately embraces the setting of this previous frame. Now let's go to cat 2, and let's go to our hamburger menu, and let's duplicate that layer. We're going to call it cat frame 3, click OK. And we're going to click down here. And now we want to make sure that in frame 3, we're only actively showing this layer, because we're going to again take our brush and we're going to shut down the eyes a little bit more. And once more, we're going to duplicate the layer. We're going to call that cat frame 4, okay. And we're going to add that to our timeline, and you need to always check to make sure to deselect frame 3, because now with our brush, we're really going to get very, very eyes closed. We won't shut them completely. And of course, you get to do whatever you want for this, but this is just a way of getting you familiar with the concept. So we've got number 4. And now down here, we can, these are like the little controls you have on watching videos. There's a back, which takes us back to the beginning. And you can click on the arrow and you can preview it. Oops. So let me check. So my first frame is viewing this. Okay, so let's check this again. Cat, okay. Let's shut down that. We need to double check frame number 3. We want frame number 3 showing. And number 4 is number 4. I'm not sure why it reverted to that. So I had to make sure when I clicked on frame 4 that only layer 4 is viewing. 3, only 3. So now let's go back and let's run it. All right, I'm going to take it down. Now the last thing is, you can stop this, and if you want, you can click on background, and you can go to the adjustment layer, and you can add a background color. We could make this kind of dark, and there, we could try that. And now we've established a background change that will affect every frame. So let's go back and let's try it again. So have fun with this and experiment. And if when you want to export it, you just go to File, and you want to, let's see, going to save. I believe it's save for web. Let's save as, oh wait, edit. Let me make sure. Oh no, it's export. I apologize. You export, you go to File, Export, and Save for Web. And up here, you need to change this to GIF and just let it do its thing. Don't change any of this at all. And save it. And let's save it to the desktop and click Save. And now from your browser window, you can click on, like, say, Chrome, and then go to File. You just make a new window in your browser, and then go File, Open File. And on your desktop, you'll find this GIF. And let's open it. And there we go. So have fun.